Yes, this is your boy, 24 the Great, and this is the introduction of my new JLB 21101 Cheetah. Fast car. Faster than a rat's ass. This car will blow the socks off an old woman at a parking lot. I promise you, this car is unbelievable fast. Just a couple of things that I will change on the JLB Racing Cheetah. I mean, this car here, when I first got this car, because I'm used to building, real race cars, 700, 800, 600 horsepower engines, aluminum drive shafts, good differentials, nice shocks, high performance suspension. I mean, that's what I'm used to building. And this car here, it blows me away every time I drive it. I mean, I just got this car a couple of weeks ago, and I have already made a couple of changes because I'm a car freak. You understand? Car freak. But this is what I want to get you guys to understand on these cars here. This car, to me, was built for performance. Was built to go to the park, show out in front of your girlfriends, and the guys that don't own one. I mean, it trips them out to see how fast this little car runs, man. I mean, on a stock setup, this car, I mean, on a 4S, you put a 4S on this thing, this car will get up to 94 kilometers. Now, I've seen the EUVos, I've seen the Traxxas EUVos, the Outcast, Armor cars, the Caden. I've seen a lot of those RCs, and you paying a lot of money for those cars that's not getting up to 94 kilometers on a 4S. Now, they come with a 3S battery. Let me take the body off. I get to showing you some of the things I did to my JLB and some things that I'm going to do to my JLB. I took initiative to put a fan, dual fan on here. Now, I got this from a Traxxas. It fits on a Traxxas 4x4 Splash or a Stampede. You can put that on there. They come with the 120 amp version ESC. But I'm going to put a 120 amp version. It's the 80 amp version. And I took initiative to change the servo. The servo was terrible when I first bought this car. I mean, the car stopped working 3 days after I bought this car. I couldn't find out what was wrong with the car. I was mad as hell. I was about to call the company and go off on them until I seen a couple of videos that showed me that those servos are really sloppy and boo-ish. I mean, just don't even worry about the servo when you get this car. Just order your servo when you order the car. Aftermarket servo. I got a tactic servo in there. I know you can't see it. It's a tactic servo in here. You can't see it. But it's a high output, high performing tactic servo. I think it's 12 G's. Sort of like that, something like that. But high torque, metal, gears. I mean, it works perfect. And the fan keeps that motor cool because that fan gonna heat up. And I also took the differential right here and set my mash gear. On these cars, that mash gear, they don't be set. It's perfect. So you have to look in there before you get to driving this car and set that mash gear. Okay? Another thing, I hit a tree. That's the reason why my tire is hanging off. And this little thing right here, this booger, this ugly little booger called a steering block, cracked right there. Ooh, what a boo-boo. A little kid was outside with me. I was driving around and slid and hit a tree and it broke. To me, those things should be aluminum. I hope JLB in the future get some aluminum steering blocks so that can go on there, because that there is real weak at the point of this car. Also, the dog bones. They're easy to bend. They're made out of good steel, aluminum something. I don't know what it's made out of, but they're good quality. But I think they need to be a little bit thicker for the wide stance on this car. That's just my opinion. You might be able to find some aftermarket dog bones. I've seen them in there. You know, Alloy or whatever they make. That's probably a little bit better than these. But I hope JLB, you know, kind of upgrade those. But other than that, that's the only problem I had. Now, I will also take the initiative when I get some good shock oil to make get a little thicker shock oil. I like the performance. I like how it's set to the ground. I like how it takes a hit. But just a little stiffer shock oil will make it more better on a bump or when it hit a bump or whatever, so it won't smack that bottom plate as much. That's just my opinion on that. But the car's built well for $300. Let me put the body back on. Put the body back on here. I mean, the car is sexy, man. I mean, the car is very sexy. I don't have any problems out this car, but I've seen a lot of you guys out there bashing these cars. And the only thing I can say about that is this. This car was built on a speed. For it's taking out on a speed run, showing out, like I said, the park in front of people, showing how fast it is and everything. It wasn't so much built for a basher vehicle like that, but if you just want to bash this car, it will take it. This JLB will take it. But it's the thing you're going to have to do is take this wing off, okay, and take the wheelie bar off before you go bashing. That'll save you a couple of bucks at the parts store. Because I don't feel like it's a flaw in the design of the vehicle. I feel like it's a flaw with the drivers. Because I've seen you guys out there jumping these cars high up in the air, and they come down like this. If you don't hit the brakes so the car can level out and hit those tires and take that hit, it's going to come like this. It's going to land on the wing. It's going to land on the wheelie bar, and it's going to break. I've seen the Bisons. I've seen the DKNs. I've seen a lot of those vehicles y'all jump, and every time I see you jump, make a high jump or a mistake, that wheelie bar is going to crack some kind of way. Because you can jump off a 2-story building and hit your ass, and your ass bone is going to break. That's my opinion. But I feel like on the design of the car, like on the Earthquakes, they should have made the wing flush into the body, okay? And like on the old Cheetah trucks, that wheelie bar should be flushed into the body, where you can adjust it the way you want to adjust it. If you want to keep that on there when you're doing bashing videos and jumping, I think that the body is a flaw with the design of the wing to the body and the wheelie bar. I don't feel like it's a bad thing. I just feel like that if you wanted to run this car and bash and make it an all-around vehicle, this design needs to change. Or just take it off before you go bashing. One more thing. I painted these tires white. These racing letters white. The tires and the rubber compound are very good on this car. It's just one thing. To me, I think the MT lockups will be better because they're taller and they're wider and they're more grippy for speed runs and for, stuff like dirt and stuff like that. These tires are good. Now, don't get me wrong. They are very good. But if you want a tire that's going to not balloon as bad and keep the car on the road when you're making speed runs and going through dirt, traveling through dirt and at parks and stuff like that, a wider stance and a taller tire keep that car down to the ground for more power. You still get wheelie bars out of it, still do wheelies, but it'll stay down more onto the ground with heavier tires. Because this car is pushing out a lot of power. A lot of power for $300. I buy this for $300 before I buy EUVO. And I wear EUVO out right now with this same car, with this setup. Put a 4S in it, he couldn't touch me. That's just my opinion. 2-4 the great. Y'all have a nice day. See me on my next vehicle and see my upgrades and see what I do next. Peace out. I'll holler.